Hello Virgo, welcome to your 2023 general reading. This reading is for anyone who has a placement in the sign of Virgo, such as Ascendant, Sun or Moon. Also, please remember this is not a private reading, but a general one, so take whatever resonates with you and leave the rest behind. In this reading, Virgo, I'm gonna be having a look in each month of the year 2023, and then I'm gonna be pulling two cards from the Major Arcana deck to see what is going to be the energetic transition for Virgo from the end of 2022 to the end of 2023. So let's see, Virgo, what year 2023 has in store for you. And we're gonna begin with the month of January for Virgo 2023, and we have the Knight of Cups in January for Virgo. Then Knight of Wands, it's your energy for the month of February, Virgo. Then in March, Four of Pentacles. Virgo, I have a very strong feeling that maybe for a change this year, you're actually gonna be taking much more emotional approach to the situation. Usually, you are very, very practical, very reasonable, down to earth. But it might be this time the emotions lead you. You take an emotional approach to something that it's very dear and precious to your heart. It might be a new project in business to do with including your emotional needs, your talents, or for some reason you want to put your heart into your business. It's like this wasn't presented in the situation for you before. It might be the case. Then in February you are really, really unstoppable. You are really passionate about development. 1, 2 cards of indications of movement. Some of you, Virgo, might be traveling through water. Some of you might be traveling through, through car, through train, something. But there is a lot of movement towards something you desire the most. Some of you are going to be taking the month of February to visit a place that they really wanted to visit from before. I really have strong feelings about it. A passion of yours, you're gonna take action on it in February. Most of you, I believe, coming from their emotions, will put a physical strategy how to get security with their finances. In the month of March, you're actually going to be managing your finances or trying to secure your finances to do with this new idea, this new project, because I see you with a lot of passion and drive and motivation towards something, and you might be needing the money, Virgo. Then in month of March, there is something else that you need to understand about the year 2023, Virgo. In the month of March, Saturn is changing signs. It's actually leaving the sign of Aquarius and it's entering the sign of Pisces. And Pisces is the sign that it's opposing your sign, Virgo. This means that you are entering a period that is going to be lasting around 2.5, 3 years, with possibilities to face a lot of hardships, obstacles on your path. This is 2.5, 3 years of a period of lessons and hardships. I have to be completely honest with you, Virgo, because I'm a Capricorn sun and I am, ruled by Saturn. Saturn is a great master, the one that comes and tests you for how good you are, how reasonable you are, and if you are good with handling this situation, it gives you its blessings, which is the support of good karma that only Saturn can give to you. So you, together with Pisces, Sagittarius, and Gemini, are actually going to be the 4 signs replacing Aquarius, Leo, Sagittarius, and Taurus from, the exclusive heart position that they were taking the last 2.5, 3 years. So if you know any close Gemini, Sagittarius, or Pisces people, give them only the support, because they, as like you, are going to be experiencing from the month of March 2023 up till, I believe, sometime before the end of 2025, it's gonna be a period of hardships and tests and obstacles for you among these other 3 signs, Virgo. So be careful how ambitious you get January and February, because March the game is changing for you, Virgo. And let's see then in the month of April. I'm not laughing, I just said this. Change is coming. You're gonna feel it in the month of March, the Death card. Then May for Virgo, the Hierophant. June, it's going to be, I have 2, okay, the High Priestess and the Hanged Man in June. Virgo, June is going to be a month in which you might actually get a very special insight for something that's been bothering you, of a sacrifice that you need to do to utilize your highest potential. Wow, there is a lot of I believe that part of your transformative process is to be aligning with something that you cannot touch and you cannot feel, Virgo. Maybe it's let me go back to, I'm gonna leave it like that. Okay, let me go back to April. April, Scorpio energy, transformation for the better. I believe that most of you are going to realize that something is changing, and you're not gonna be absolutely sure why is that, because Scorpio is very intuitive sign. Virgo is very practical sign, and sometimes Virgo trusts the facts, don't trust their intuition. If this is the case, one way or another, you're gonna be feeling that the situation is changing, although you might not be able to prove it with the facts, Virgo. But then in May, I believe that in May you're gonna get the support of someone in power. Someone that might be with the placement in the sign of Taurus, but someone that is going to be stabilizing you, helping you, supporting you. Especially to do with material developments, knowledge about finances, knowledge about how the things work in terms of business, in terms of prosperity. Taurus supportive energy in the month of May. May is the month of Taurus. The sun is going to be in the sign of Taurus in this time period. And the aspects that is going to be making with your sign of Virgo is going to be very beneficial to you when it comes to security, knowledge about finances, resources, and everything to do with your stable and secure existence as investment or as general approach to a situation that you feel is changing. And then in June, you're really gonna be clearing your path from something that is no longer servicing you. You're gonna be asking yourself what is that you try to achieve, and you're gonna be using not only the facts that you can check, but you can be using like a new belief, a new system that goes through what is usual for you, Virgo. There is a change of your ability to analyze the situation. You're gonna become much more friendly to your intuition, and you will allow people like me or astrologers or any kind of people that can read from the invisible world to actually guide you. It might be the sacrifice to leave this belief that, you know, this is unacceptable, to disappear. Let me see. I'm gonna check this in a little bit. So let's see. Virgo in July 2023. King of Wands. Here we go. Change of energy. Then August for Virgo. Ten of Swords energy. September, Three of Cups. I believe that whatever realization you have in the month of June, and actually June was a very important month for Leo as well. If you have some placement in the sign of Leo, like ascendant, sun or moon, please check that reading, because they also have a turning point in Leo's had turning point in the month of June in their reading, so it might make sense to you if you have such placement, Leo placement, Virgo. So Virgo, July, you are really leader of your own destiny. You can't be stopped. You know what you want, you recognize your authentic self, you accept advice from knowledgeable, wise people that, you know, are not your typical advisors, but you are recognizing most of all your authentic self, and you are letting this persona guide you, and you are unstoppable because you recognize exactly this and no one else. You become this King of Wands. This is Aries energy, but in July we are actually in the month of Cancer and then Leo. Nevertheless, very good energy in the month of July, but then August is gonna be actually a moment when you have to face your fears for a last time, probably, Virgo, or at least a major part of them. It's gonna be faced and released in the month of August. And I'm saying that it's going to be released because you're going to be celebrating an achievement in the month of September. And August, September is when you actually will get to your season. You will be enlightened if you had any doubt what needs to be removed, and you're gonna act on it with the energy of the King of Wands, unstoppable, authentic self, leader, fearless. This energy will help you to get the needed results in September and celebrate overcoming fears, toxic relationships, anything to do with systems of beliefs holding you back and keeping you down. September is good month for you, also to do with your resources, securing your financial stability. Also, I'm gonna shake them a little bit for the last 3 months, Virgo. So, month of October for you, 10 of Pentacles. If by this time of the year you were not completely clear what happiness means to you, with this little adjustment of your belief system, I believe, and your approach to how to secure yourself in any new endeavors, in the month of October you have absolutely clear idea. After 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 months of transformative energies around you, what is that you really want. Some of you might be receiving a big amount of money or financial support whatsoever. Some of you might be winning from gambling or literally, games to do with luck. But I see you redefining your value system in the month of October. What is that is worth to be achieved? What is success? What is happiness to me? This is what it comes to me. Because you think you know, you think you have it all in your mind, in your value system. Think again. As I said, you're entering since 8th of March, you're entering what we call a period under Saturnian influence. Many things are going to change for you, especially in the material realm. Then in November, your energy, the Hermit, as I said, a newfound values lead to new examination of your eternal world. And then December, the Emperor, Virgo. Wow. Like all of a sudden, I don't know if I felt it, like the energy went like here is there is something needs to go in June. Unstoppable. Then again, it's like a roller coaster, the year for you. It's literally going like up, down, change, up, down, up, and then, this is neutral, and then you're going up. Virgo. Look at the progress. Just these two cards. You're entering the year led by your emotions, having an emotional approach to things, going after a passion of yours, putting your heart into the mix of you acting on any area, all areas of life 2023. And at the end of 2023, look who you've become. You've become the Emperor. Emperor is the energy of someone very authoritative, someone very knowledgeable, and someone very resourceful. But this is, in terms of energy, this is strategy, vision, determination. This is, I want to have it all and I know how to get it. And I can do it without even getting in a fight or in a war. This is what the Emperor is saying. But of course, there is a lot of steps to get from, because this is a young and not innocent, but like unexperienced energy. And this is someone that is a master in their craft. This is the Emperor. What to say? So, you go, January, being emotional. You believe into something, you follow this impulse. It gets you to, the not so steady energy of the fire. It's a strong fire energy, but then it goes faster. And then when it's gone, you still need to manage your resources and the reality to make sure you have enough to have a comfort of living whatsoever. And this is because something is not going to be exactly the right way in the month of March, because a new chapter is open. Saturn enters the mix. You together, Virgo together with Pisces, Sagittarius, and Gemini, get into a 2.5, 3 years of a Saturnian influence, hardships, tasks, delays, Saturn things. And then you realize that something needs to go, something needs to change. You're gonna get the support of somebody that has been through this before. And you know who's been through this before, right before you, Virgo? That was Taurus people. They are exiting this very hard situation the same month that you enter into it. And then you will have the support by knowledge, by wisdom, by resources in the month of May. Something in May is gonna be helping you to stabilize your money and resources. That's what I feel strongly for you, Virgo. And then in June, you have to change your belief systems. You have to change the approach you take, how you find your greatest potential, where do you search for it. All of this needs to change. Month of June is important to you on many levels. I confirm this because after this adjustment here, you get to July and you're really unstoppable. But then you face like the final silver lining, getting you in touch with what you don't want anymore in your life, in your existence. All the fear-based decisions, all the fear-based motivation needs to go. And it's gonna go. Let me clarify before I finish. Then the Ten of Swords and the Hermit energy. Virgo, if you get stuck in the month of June, help is available for you. People with a lot of knowledge ready to support you. There is a situation in June for you, and I have the feeling that it might be bigger than you to overcome by itself. So please know there are people ready to help you. Also, if it's a issue to do with your health on a mental level, on a physical level, there are people that are capable of helping you to go through. Something is muddy and shady and not clear. You might face a very skilled enemy also, and you have to release something. But there is help. There are people that can help you. This is June. June is very important month for you. Then August, in order to really have your newfound passion working for you, giving you all the support, energetically speaking, as a belief, as a drive to go get exactly what you want, cutting all the toxicity. You need to cut a lot of things in your life with this transformational energy of the Death card in April, because this is the phoenix rising from the ashes. Many things need to go. Many things need to go. But see, the passion that leads you in July is gonna continue, so it's worth keeping, because then you're gonna celebrate in September. Whatever you try to achieve, the first part, okay, the first 7 months, 8 months is gonna be celebrated in September, and then October, you're gonna have the physical proof of your success. A brand new idea what success means to you. And you evaluating how to be even more victorious. It's all to do with your great strategy. Virgo, this is you with a greater understanding of what victory means to you, having a brand new motivation. You are working on your belief system to change, to improve, and to add something of a great potential that will be the victory for your strategy. Last 3 months of year 2023, Virgo, are very strategic in order for your big plan, your big picture, your overall general strategy. Remember that, to do with material abundance, to do with the well-being of everybody around you, and to do with you being victorious in your own world, in your own way. What is your victory mechanism, the strategy, all the details very closely observed in a Virgo manner, going one by one from eternal level, bringing it out to the world, And the hermit is a person that from inside has the knowledge how to be the leader and to lead people. And this is exactly the emperor, the real warrior, the leader that always leads the people. I see you making huge success in terms of defining who you are, what is success to you, how to get success in order to receive a much bigger satisfaction than this year can deliver. You know, it's a master plan. It's something bigger than 2023. Whatever that means to you, Virgo, it's very, very positive development, especially in the last 3 months. They're gonna have like a brand new opening, because here, first, whatever the first 6 months of the year represents to you, because it's not very, secure situation, but then second half of the year you are really stabilizing, finding victory in everything, being very celebratory for whatever reason, but then something huge is happening for you. It's a brand new opening as an understanding for who you are and what makes you the winner. What is your victory also is on the table. Let me check this with pulling of 2 major arcana. The first one will indicate how you enter this period 2023, and it's the Empress. I'm gonna leave it like that. And then, where you going? End of 2023. The Magician. So, as I said, you're gonna enter the year with certain comfort, with certain expectations, being in your secure zone. Let's put it this way, in your comfort zone. And what do we know about the comfort zone? Every time that you are in a comfort zone, you're actually dying. There's no progress made when you are feeling comfortable, Virgo. And this is the lesson that you're gonna learn this year, because at the end of 2023, you're actually going to start acting on something completely new, something that you're gonna materialize, manifest at the end of 2023. And what you're gonna manifest is a new belief system of what is worth chasing in terms of money, in terms of values, in terms of abundance, what abundance means to you, digging your inner world to find all the potential that you have within you to be the leader of your own success story, finalizing your strategy. Put yourself in a position to be the real magician, to really have everything you need in order to start any new chapter that you desire so much. Like the progress is from you being comfortable the beginning of 2023, experiencing a little bit of a roller coaster, to do with finances, to do with beliefs, to do with cutting emotions that no longer serve you, but most of all, believing who you are for a reason, understanding the real abilities that you have with these new found values and acting on them. This is your transition for the year 2023, Virgo. And now I'm gonna be pulling one card from my very special Zen cards deck, just to give you like additional way to look over this reading. And I'm gonna be pulling for you a green one. I wanna pull, and I want to pull this one. And you got the balance card. Okay. You got the balance card, and it goes like that. The center is not always the point of balance. When you find that place where balance is achieved, peace will result in all situations. There is no conflict, for everything rests without strain. This is a knowledge, a real deep understanding that can be achieved with going through difficulties at some part of 2023. But balance is the key for you, Virgo. Balance, it's the lesson for the 2023 year. I hope you really enjoyed this reading, and let me know if it did. Like, share, leave a comment, Virgo, and let me know how you felt about it. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so. It will be greatly appreciated. Virgo, I wish you to have an incredible 2023, to remember and restore balance in all areas of your life. I'll see you soon.